You know, you influence everybody. Who was your influence?
A boxer named Sugar Ray Robinson.
Yo, what's going down with it, man? Top of the top. Good morning. You understand me? Well, good evening, shall I say? Shouts out to the almighty Ldbc, man, Lionsgate boxing community. Shouts out to the usual suspects. Shouts out to the homies TWT. Just the entire boxing community in general, man. It's your boy 503 Line. Back at it again with another one. War Room Wednesday, man. Hopefully I sound pretty clear on the playback. I've been having some technical difficulties with StreamYard these past couple of days. It's gotten a little bit better. This morning when I tried to get on here, y'all be sure to tune in, subscribe, smash the like button, man. I see the channel is progressing slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? We almost to 2,300 as of right now. We only 36 subscribers away from reaching that 2,300 mark. It's a marathon, not a sprint. You know what I'm saying? We could definitely taking the stairs to the TLP. You feel me? But I appreciate all the new subscribers. If you're feeling the channel, if you're liking the channel, smash the like button, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hit that bell notification. Share this to your community tabs. Leave a comment down in the comment section if you're watching the playback, or if you catch the live premiere, jump in the chat and show your boy some love. You dig? All right, man. War Room Wednesday. Y'all already know how I get down, man. We do have fights this weekend. Edgar Berlanga is fighting this weekend. I don't really see nobody talking about the Puerto Rican monster from Brooklyn, from New York, kind of flying under the radar. You know what I'm saying? He fighting on the zone this weekend. Not gonna lie, man. I'm a little bit disappointed with the momentum of Edgar Berlanga, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Edgar Berlanga, man, kind of been a disappointment. Since he's got to Matchroom, I thought, he would have been in a big significant fight by now. You know what I'm saying? But they have kind of slowly but surely been pushing Edgar Berlanga. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know too much about this McCurry guy. He's fighting. Obviously, this is another UK opponent. Um, so we shall see what happens, man. I definitely want to see Berlanga step up in competition. I definitely want to see Berlanga get some highlight reel knockouts, but he hasn't done so just yet. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this is Edgar Berlanga right here, and we shall see what happens. You know, you got Jaime Munguia over there on the zone. Uh, it's some fights out there for Berlanga to get, man. You got Caleb Plant. You know what I'm saying? You got Benavidez. You got Morale, Saunders. But for the most part, man, ain't nobody really studying Berlanga. You know what I'm saying? Berlanga really not moving the needle right now in boxing. You know what I'm saying? But we do got boxing this weekend. And that's gonna be on the zone. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be sure to tap in with the zone. You feel me? Um, I want to talk about some other things real quick, man. I want to talk about all this shit Team Tank Davis has been saying. Now, if you've been sleeping under a rock or you don't know what's going on with Team Tank, man, this is what his team had said in a recent interview on the Rise podcast.
Devin and Ryan is not going to fight. They're going. I guarantee you, April 20th, they come up with some bullshit. They don't want anybody that's a threat, man. Everybody that boy fought was small enough to be a horse jockey. He not fighting nobody big and strong as Ryan. Watch he pull out. Mark my word. And when he pull out, replay this podcast.
He keep on trying to build a narrative. Like I see, he went on somebody sent me the clip. He on a podcast. They asking, "Is it beef?" Da da da. Then he talking about is one again. Nah, man, you ain't. Nah, don't try to do that. Sell that motherfucking Devin and Ryan. Don't keep trying. Come on, man.
They're not fighting, man.
Huh?
I want the Devin fans to see the bullshit that they believe in. I don't even want to fight him until he fight 2 or 3 more people. I want to see who we gonna pick next if Tank is not in the picture. Don't even think about Tank. Let's see who you gonna fight now. I want the fans to see the bullshit he doing.
Hey,
No, we don't want to fight, and we ain't scared.
He damn near on his knees begging, please, Tank, please, please,
Nope.
please.
If he fight Tank, he gonna retire. Because everybody else, he wants to fight so bad because it's a risk that he gonna lose against anybody. So why not get the biggest payday?
Man, I'm talking. He on his hands and knees begging. He begging y'all for a fight, man. Y'all gotta at least do some charity.
Yeah, man, that's nasty work, man. Salute to the Rise podcast, man. They doing their thing. I think be more, man. Like I said, it ain't no hate towards them. You know what I'm saying? They just putting on for their guy. As they should. You know what I'm saying? But it's nasty work, man, by Coach Kenny, man, and Coach Cal, man. This propaganda that they've been putting on. I just find this shit hella funny, right? Hella funny, you feel me? Because Coach Kenny did tell you something that he did tell you, man, that we're not fighting Devin. You know what I'm saying? He did say that. He did say that they not fighting Devin. And he also said some hypocritical shit. He said that Devin haven't fought nobody as big as strong as Ryan. So they're continuing with this quote unquote weight bully narrative. But my thing is, how could Devin be a weight bully when Devin Haney just fought at 140 pounds and beat arguably the biggest and strongest guy at 140 in Rich's program? A dude that pretty much thrashes and knocks out, half of his opponents. When dudes fight Regis, man, these dudes get knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't Regis one of the best dudes at 140? Wasn't he like the most reigning and dominant dude at 140 next to Taylor? So Teofimo beat Taylor and Dev beat Regis. Those were the two most reigning guys at that weight class. These were the two guys that went to the not the Super Six, but the World Boxing Series and fought for the Muhammad Ali Trophy. These dudes been at 140 for years, beating everybody. So how could you say Devin isn't fighting nobody as big and strong as Ryan when in y'all last fight against Ryan, Tank handicapped Ryan, you drained Ryan, made him fight at a catch weight, which caused him to have an injury in sparring, and then y'all didn't let the man rehydrate 10 pounds. I mean, y'all only let the man rehydrate 10 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? So basically, that was a handicap match. But Tank Davis has not fought any top 135 pounders that's big and strong, according to Coach Kenny's criteria. You haven't fought on a quote unquote big and strong Lomachenko, who's really a natural smaller guy, right? You haven't fought Shakur, who started 126 as well as Lomachenko. You haven't fought Frank Martin. You know what I'm saying? If we going at it like how y'all saying, who has Tank fought that's so big and so strong besides Barrios, which was another dude that y'all which was another dude that y'all handicapped. It made him do a rehydration clause. But Barrios being the stand-up Texas G that he was, the Aztec warrior that he was, he didn't broadcast the shit like Ryan. When you look at the landscape at 135, how Lomachenko is a naturally smaller guy. Shakur is a naturally smaller guy who has filled out and got bigger. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko is naturally a smaller man, right? Camboza isn't that big neither. I mean, Navarrete is now at 135. He's gonna be fighting for the other belt. I mean, I think Navarrete is as far as height wise go, he's probably bigger than all of these dudes. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about frame and dimension, you know what I'm saying? But he even started out at 126. and worked his way up to 135. So when you really look at the landscape, what the fuck is Coach Kenny talking about? You know, because Devin and Navarrete, they probably were the, you know, biggest, tallest guys in dimension when you're talking about just, you know, body size and frame. You know, but Devin is at 140 now, and then Devin's first fight at 140, he beat one of the most dominant guys at the weight class. You know, Regis is not a bum. Regis was him. Josh Taylor was him. Teofimo beat Josh. Dev beat Regis. Right? Changing of a new guard. Okay? So these dudes, man, I just really wish they stopped talking, man. Because honestly, I haven't seen Devin talk about Tank in months. If anything, it's the guys on YouTube, on podcasts, talking about the fight more than Dev has been talking about it. I haven't seen Dev say anything about Tank in quite some time. You know what I'm saying? Bill might mention Tank, but for the most part, man, I think the focus is Ryan Garcia. And I just don't understand the constant disconnect with those guys in that fight, bro. That's literally the biggest fight for Tank Davis in his career. You know, the Shakur fight is dope. The Lomachenko fight will be dope. Navarrete will be even dope. You know, that's right up their alley, a Navarrete type fight. But if he was to pull off the Devin Haney fight, man, you talking about box office. You talking about, you know, that's like Floyd and Zab. You know what I'm saying? That's like Floyd versus Corrales of our era. That's what we're getting if that fight was to happen. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm wishing well for all these young black boxers in the game right now, man. The sports needs these guys to carry the torch. So it is what it is with that, man. I just hate that it's so much disconnect with Team Tank Davis, man, and making that fight, man, because both these young brothers are doing great things for the sport. You know, it's coming to a point in time now where you're not going to be able to discredit Devin Haney. You're gonna have to start respecting this man, and what he's bringing to the table. Okay. But moving on, man. I want to speak on what Floyd had to say on the pivot, man. I'm gonna play this little clip, man, and we're gonna keep it pushing.
You were not only the greatest inside the ring, but you were just a box office hit because of who you are. We're in Vegas. This is your town. We've now seen F1 in Vegas. We've seen the Super Bowl in Vegas.
Yes.
And we've seen mega Floyd Mayweather fights. What's the bigger event in Vegas? F1, Super Bowl, or Floyd Mayweather in his prime?
I don't know no athlete in history. 90 minutes, 750 million. You tell me who?
Athletically, nobody. It's not even close.
I don't knock football players, love football, and love basketball more than boxing. That's all we watch in my home when we gambling. Because if you're not betting on a game, it's not even fun to watch. When you betting on it, you're on the edge of your seat. What these boxers do now, they're boxers.
Yeah.
They're boxers. I'm a box office.
Yeah.
There's a difference. These fighters, they get in the bag when they go over to Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. They're getting great money, not good money, great money. So of course they want to see Floyd Mayweather in the exhibition. And you already know what the payday gonna be.
Hold up. Limitless. Niggas to me cap.
So, that was another dope interview, man, on the pivot. Ryan Clark, man, Freddie T, Shannon Crowder, man, they do such phenomenal work in this podcast game. You got to respect them brothers' content and they grind. Floyd, like I say, with Floyd Mayweather, man, it's a gift and a curse, man. I feel like Floyd laid out a mean green print, blueprint, whatever you want to call it. And he's paved the way for, you know, the young boxer, the young minority boxer to go out here and get it. But a lot of these guys that came after Floyd, man, like a Tank, like a Devin, a Shakur, you know, Wilder, Spence, you know what I'm saying? Canelo, you know what I'm saying? The Benavidez, or whomever you like, right? A lot of these guys, man, they don't want to put it all on the line without getting the bag, without being heavily compensated. You know what I'm saying? See, but right now, boxing is transitioning into a space where, you know, the bag is available. You know, a lot of these dudes are running out of excuses to make these fights. And like I say, you know, you look at Tank and Dev. You know, Tank Davis has no excuse to not make the fight now because the money is there. The fans want to see it. It's in high demand. So, you know, you like Floyd even like kind of through. I wouldn't say he's necessarily dissing, but you know, he's throwing jabs out there. You know, like these dudes is boxers. I'm box office, and like the only way that these dudes are going to come close to what Floyd has done, because I mean, records are made to be broken. I do think that eventually somebody will break Floyd's record, even, you know, with the 50-0, with the, you know, the money he's accumulated. I think somebody will eventually break that record. I'm not saying that, you know, somebody is going to do the pay-per-view numbers. That's going to be hard to do because we're in a streaming era now. But I think people can break the 50-0, and have a meaningful 50-0. You know what I'm saying? And also, I think somebody can possibly come in and generate more money than Floyd, given the opportunities that's out here. You know, you got Saudi coming in with the bag. You know, you got all these streaming platforms coming with the bag. So it's obtainable. You know what I'm saying? But who's gonna be that fighter to do it? Y'all let me know in the chat. Who do y'all think could break Floyd's record? Could it be a Devin? Could it be a Tank? Could it be a you know what I'm saying? Maybe it could be a Abdullah Mason. It could be a Shushu Carrington. It could be maybe Berlanga. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Big Baby Anderson. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that one of these fighters could do it. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole take on the situation. I know a lot of people is going to make it seem like Floyd is hating or Floyd is dissing. I wouldn't necessarily say that. I just think, like I say, man, Um, I think Floyd is just living his truth. And to some people, that might be him dissing Devin or dissing, the young generation of fighters or whatever the case may be. But I think in his eyes, he's just living his truth. And the only way that these guys are gonna do that is, they got to make these fights. We're in a, Floyd came in on the back end of social media. You know what I'm saying? He came in when social media was just starting to pop, when YouTube was just starting to crack. You know what I'm saying? When Twitter, I mean, you really only had like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram were really a thing. You know what I'm saying? Until Floyd um, Floyd has done a lot of good things, but like Floyd, one thing about Floyd, you know what I'm saying? Floyd fought guys that, you know, what I'm saying? If you was out here winning and looking good, Floyd would fight you coming off your best win. He fought Canelo coming off his best win. You know what I'm saying? He fought Maidana. I think Floyd Mayweather's biggest criticism in his Money Mayweather era is that he didn't fight, the young up and coming black fighters like a Keith Thurman, a Porter, a Spence, Kell Brook. A lot of people wanted to see him fight Amir Khan. He didn't make that fight neither. So I think that these dudes can get it cracking if they make those fights. You see what I'm saying? If a Tank, like a Tank Davis, I think Tank Davis has the potential to do it. Right? He has the biggest grossing numbers. He has the biggest numbers out here. Tank is the king when it comes to the money and the numbers. If Tank fights Saloma, if he fights Core, you know what I'm saying? He fights Navarrete, becomes undisputed at 35, goes up to 40. He fights Dales, he fights Tio. Uh, if Tank does that, man, Tank will solidify his legacy. You know what I'm saying? And also make a fucking shit ton of money doing so. And I don't think that's too much to ask for. You know what I'm saying? If these dudes want to surpass Floyd, with the money, it's possible. It's possible. You know what I'm saying? And you throw some crossover fights in there. Tank fights a one of these big guys at the UFC. You know what I'm saying? You know, it could be done. It could be done, bro. So, you just gotta mix and match these guys together. You feel me? So that's my whole stance on it, man. Um, we shall see what happens. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy 503 Line Man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this Floyd pivot interview. We still waiting on a date from Tank Davis. We still have no date. Um, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why Tank has not took the Conor Ben fight. I even think the Conor Ben fight would be a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I think the Tank Davis fans will tap into that. You know what I'm saying? I think that fight does close to probably a meal between the UK and America. That fight could do a million plus. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what's going on with Tank, man. Hopefully Tank lock back in, give us a date. Hopefully PBC comes out with more dates, man. I'm looking to see what's going on with the PBC. And right now all we got is Keith Thurman. Tim Zoo, man, and you know that's not gonna move the needle for me, man. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about this, man. Leave a comment in the chat. Leave a comment on the video. It's your boy 503 Line, man. We up out of here though. Deuces.